Hi guys! The purpose of this video is to show you how to do the tech end of things for our book discussion this summer over the Book Whisperer. Now, the cool thing about what we're doing is that we can meet remotely. We can meet from the comfort of our own homes. In fact, our second meeting in July, I will be meeting you from Crested Butte, Colorado, because I'll be on vacation. But as long as I can hook up to the internet, I'll head into a coffee shop. I can still meet with you guys, which is kind of exciting. So I'm going to show you the technical side of things just so you kind of know what to expect. It's really pretty straightforward, and we'll definitely work out the kinks during our first meeting on June 29th. But I just want to give you a heads up of how this works. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is what kind of device do you need in order to do a Google Hangout. Basically, you just need a device that has two things. It needs to have a webcam and a microphone. Now, with the webcam, that's not actually a necessity. You can participate in a Hangout without your face showing, and I get that if you want to be in your PJs or whatever. However, it is more of a face-to-face discussion when we can see each other, so the webcam is very helpful. And then the second thing is a microphone. Now, I know those sound complicated, but most of our devices that are mobile nowadays have these built in. I know our school laptops have both and would work beautifully for this. If you have an iPad, that works very nicely. Chromebooks generally have cameras built in. Even mobile devices like cell phones can work with Google Hangouts if you have something like an iPhone or a Galaxy or one of the newer smartphones. So you definitely can do this from a variety of devices. And if you have any questions about whether your device at home will work or not, just let me know and I'll kind of dig for you. So the next thing is, how do you get to join the Hangout when we get to our first meeting on June 29th? So at June 29th, 9:30 will be our first meeting together, and you're going to receive an invite from me. I actually sent this to my personal email address, and it says that I invited you to the Book Whisperer discussion. And what you do is down at the bottom, you can just say, yes, I'm going to watch. If you select yes, what will happen is it will put this right on your Google Calendar. It's really convenient. To get to this discussion at 9:30, you could either click right on this link here, or if I go to my calendar, and you'll notice I have a couple versions of this when I go to June 29th because I've been playing around with it. But this is the invite to the discussion. This is showing that I'm leading it, but if I click on this, it will take me right to the discussion site. Now, it's not live right now because this won't be live until 9. I'll start a little before 9:30 on the date that we're doing it, but this will be live when you come here. If that doesn't work, there's another thing we can do. Basically, as of 9:30 on our discussion date, just be in your email. This is my personal one, but if I go over to my school one, just kind of hang out here. I'll have a list of who is supposed to be attending, and if I notice you're not there, I'll send you a quick invite, and you'll see a little box pop up here in your email saying, hey, Meredith wants you to join this Hangout, and you can join us from there. So if you're hanging out in your email at 9:30 and you're not in the discussion, I will find you and invite you for sure. Now, the cool thing about using Google Hangouts, let me see if I can go back there. Oh, goodness, I've lost it. But if I go back to that Hangouts, it will be recorded, which is really neat. It will actually, kind of record all of our discussion. It will not be public. I will keep it private to us, so don't worry about being out there on the internet. But no, that's not it. There we go. But if you can't make a meeting, then you can just come here and you can watch it later. It'll also be on my YouTube channel. And after each discussion, I will send out the link to the video. So in case you can't make it, there will be a recorded video of the discussion of whoever could make it. So that's kind of nice. We can always look back on that if we need to. So those are the basics of using a Google Hangout. Again, the first time we meet, we'll kind of work out the kinks. It'll take a little practice. Also, I will send out my cell phone address. So if you think you're doing all the right things and you can't join us at the meeting time, send me a text or give me a call, and I'll make sure that we get you there. So I look forward to discussing with you guys over the summer. I think this is going to be a great experience. And if you have any questions, just let me know.